Alright, do we really need that, though? That's the big question. Do we really need something that shoots peas in 3 lanes? I mean, I suppose it would be somewhat helpful. I suppose I can grab that instead of the cherry bomb. I suppose that's something I can do. I can grab that instead of the cherry bomb, which, yeah, I suppose we can give that a try. I suppose we can give that a whirl. See how well that goes. Give that a try. See how that goes. Because the three-peater is very, very helpful. You can place him in the back, and he can shoot down 3 lanes, which is very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and place you right there. Place you right there, Mr. Pea Shooter. Right there. Get rid of him. And place you there. That's what I must do. Brains. Yes, brains indeed. Brains are what you desire. But I am not interested in giving you those brains. For the brains are my own. I have raised my brains like they are my own. Because they are my own. Okay. Can I get some more sun so I can place one more pea shooter down below? One more down below, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that. There's nobody in the water yet, which is nice. Nobody is hanging out in the water yet, which helps. Because I don't have to worry about doing anything with the water yet. But here in a second, I'm going to have to probably start. Hello there, Conehead. I'm going to go ahead and place a snow pea for that Conehead. Place a Mr. Snow Pea for Cone Man. Now I suppose I can start placing some pea shooters in the water. Get our defense up in the water now. I suppose that might be smart. And then I can place some sunflowers in the water. Oh no, there's a Conehead in the water. That could be an issue. Just slightly an issue. But then again, maybe not, because we were able to place a snow pea there. So let's go with that. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, well, I'm an idiot, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and not even pay attention to that zombie right there. Just going to go ahead and not even pay attention to that zombie. I'm just going to go ahead and let him walk all the way to the front there because I'm an idiot. Just going to go ahead and, you know, waste a squash. Because that's exactly what I felt like doing, I guess. Is wasting a squash on that zombie. It's not necessarily what I wanted to do, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm waiting for the time where we can start accumulating enough sun to actually start placing three-peaters. It'd be super nice if we can start doing that. This underwater zombie is gonna be a problem. So I am going to place a squash for him. Because I don't like him. I want him to go away. I want him to disappear. Same goes for this other guy. Same goes for this other guy. I want him to go away. But can my squash recharge fast enough to actually take care of him? That is the big question. Oh, well, that was a waste. They were able to kill him faster than I could place the squash. I'm an idiot, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and completely forget about this zombie right here. It's just what I'm going to go ahead and do, is completely forget about that zombie right there. And waste a whatchamacallit. Which is not what I wanted to do. But that's okay, I suppose, my friend. It's not a big deal. I mean, we're kind of getting ourselves all kinds of messed up in this one. We're not really paying attention to the zombies the way we should be in this one. So let's actually, you know, do a better job. Let's actually do a better job. That'd be fantastic if we actually paid attention to the zombies that were on the field instead of, you know, letting them pass by and then getting caught with our pants down. That'd be fantastic. That would be great. Ooh, look at that, a diamond. That's nice. That's super nice indeed, my good friend. I appreciate the diamond, there is no doubt. I'm quite pleased that we got a diamond. Man, these underwater zombies are such a nuisance. They are such a significant nuisance, and I am not a fan of them. I am not a big fan of the underwater zombies. They are causing issues for me, and I want them to go away. But that's okay. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing we are incapable of handling. Even though we are kind of behind on our plant situation. And we're kind of playing catch up just a little bit. I feel like we're just fine. Okay, we have 2 3-peaters in the back, which is helpful. Which is helpful. Wanted to use that squash there, but that did not work out the way I wanted it to. They were able to kill the zombie before the squash became necessary, which is nice. Which is nice. I haven't really needed to use many squashes in this. My plants, my pea shooters have been able to kill off the zombies before the squashes have become necessary, which is nice. Which is super nice. Hey, look at that tangle kelp. Tangle kelp is going to be very helpful. Tangle kelp, aquatic plant that pulls a zombie underwater. Yes, very, very nice. Hey, you want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 5,000, but you'll be able to choose 8 seeds per level instead of 7. How about it? Yeah, sure. All right. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and pick our plants. I'm going to go ahead and go with squash and tangle kelp, walnut, 3-peater, and the snow pea. Go with something like that, I suppose. Something like that might work. Let's go with that. Our tangle... I mean, I know naturally I wouldn't really go with both squash and tangle kelp, but squash is very, very helpful on the outside of the water. So I generally tend to like to go with the squash, just as an extra layer of protection. Against the bucket heads, most particularly. I won't have to use the squash on the underwater zombies anymore, which is nice, since we have the tangle kelp. But on the stronger zombies on the outside of the water, the squash is going to be very helpful. So we're going to have to go ahead and use that. Hopefully I can actually make better use of the squash in this mission compared to the previous mission. That would be nice, since I was getting all kinds of flustered in the previous mission. Flustered like crazy in the previous mission, so let's go ahead and try it this time and try to maintain our sanity this time, instead of getting all kinds of turned around. Instead of getting ourselves all kinds of messed up. Let's actually stay on top of things. Let's try to stay on top of everything you see, my friend. Let's go ahead and place some sunflowers all day long. Okay, let's go ahead and place some pea shooters in the water. Get our line of defense going in the water now. Not that we really need it, because the zombies don't start showing up in the water for quite some time, but that's okay. Nothing preventing us from creating our defense in the water as soon as possible. Hello there, yellow coin. I appreciate you, gold coin, very much. There is no doubt about it. There's a conehead in the water there. And he's gonna cause an issue for me. But that's okay, I have a snow pea. As long as I have a snow pea, coneheads are a non-issue. They are largely a non-issue as long as I have snow peas. So let's go ahead and try to obtain enough sun to place down snow peas whenever we see coneheads. I shouldn't have to use Tangle Kelp unless we see the underwater zombies. I suppose Tangle Kelp are also helpful when we're dealing with, you know, Buckethead zombies that show up out of nowhere during the large waves. So I suppose that's probably somewhat helpful. But beyond that, mostly just helpful for the underwater zombies. Just like that guy right there. Hello there. Get out of here. Get out of here, fella. I don't need you. I don't need you in my face. Can I get rid of both of you guys? I can get rid of one of you guys. Suppose that helps. And get rid of the stronger of the two of you guys, so I suppose that helps. I suppose that helps. Go ahead and jump over that so it can slow you down just a little bit. Just to slow you down, 'cause I don't want to deal with you. I don't like you much. You are gonna cause an issue for me, Mr. Guy. You are gonna cause an issue for me. Can I actually slow you down and kill you before you cause me problems, Mr. Pole Vaulting Zombie? I do not like you whatsoever, my good friend. I'm gonna have to place a frickin' walnut here because of the fact that this is not working out the way I want it to. I am not doing this in the best possible fashion. There is no doubt. I am not doing this the best way. I could be doing this better. There is no doubt. I could definitely be doing this a little bit better. Could definitely be doing this better. But that is okay. Okay, I can actually place another three-peater right there, which is what I'm gonna do. Place another three-peater right there. So we have them shooting down multiple lanes. Increase our damage output just a little bit here. Mr. Pole Vaulting Zombie, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you using a squash. Because I don't like you. I don't like your nonsense. I don't like your BS. You are full of utter crap, and I don't like you. Now, the good thing about the Tangle Kelp is that it also recharges relatively quickly. Not super quickly, but quickly enough that it's useful for the most part, which I am quite pleased about. Okay, so we're doing pretty well here. Let me go ahead and place another walnut right in front here. Gonna go ahead and do that, just to protect ourselves. Because I feel like that'd be smart. I place one more snow pea. Is that something the video game's gonna let me do? I place one more snow pea. There we go. That's what I like to see. And just like that, that is taken care of. Okay, I don't need this walnut here. That walnut doesn't need to be here. Hello there, Mr. Buckethead. I'm gonna go ahead and smush ya. Gonna go ahead and squish ya using a squash. If you do not mind too much, I'm gonna squash ya using a vegetable. And I'm gonna place another three-peater. Place another three-peater in the water. There's another Buckethead there, which I don't like. I don't like Mr. Buckethead. But that's okay, it should be manageable. Oh, we got a couple of Bucketheads here, so in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and squish them both. I'm gonna go ahead and squish both of those Bucketheads. because I don't like them. When they're together as one, that's a bit of an issue. So I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so we have 4 3-peaters now, which is very helpful. I mean, we could probably have a full column of 3-peaters in the back here at some point. So let's go ahead and work towards having a full column of 3-peaters. We're accumulating enough sun that we'd be able to do that, so let's go ahead and hope we can do such things. That would be super nice indeed. Super nice indeed. So let's go ahead and place another one here. It's just unfortunate that 3-peaters are so freaking expensive. They are wickedly expensive at 325 sun. But it makes sense, they are very powerful plants. So I am not going to be surprised that they are so expensive, because they are very effective plants. Alright, here we are. We are in pretty good shape here. So let's go ahead and just take care of this. We have a pretty good line of defense. I'm not all that concerned about all of this. Go ahead and place another walnut right there just for the sake of safety. And I think we are pretty safe to finish this up. I'm going to go ahead and place a squash where this bucket head is just to get him out of our face quickly. Place a tangle kelp here, get rid of one of those zombies. And just take care of the rest of these sons of guns. Oh no, they killed off my, my walnut. Oh well, not a big deal. Hello there, Key. Crazy Dave's car key. Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop. Hey, you found my car key. You know what that means. Crazy Dave's Twinkie Dinkies is open for business. Have a look. See if you can't find something you like. Ooh, I can buy these pool cleaners, add an extra line of defense on levels with a pool. Yeah, I can afford that. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. What's this all about? This garden rake takes out the first zombie that steps on it. It lasts for 3 levels. Nope, I'm good. I am good. Alright, guys. Ooh, well. Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real little. Real little and real mean. Defend your shins. Oh no, mini zombies. Mini zombies? What are we gonna do about mini zombies? How are we gonna deal with mini zombies? They move faster too when they're small. Yeah, they move a bit faster too when they're small, which is a bit of an issue. But that is okay. Nothing we can't handle. Are we just gonna get cherry bombs? Is that all we're gonna get here is cherry bombs? Cherry bombs and walnuts? Is that all we're gonna get? Be nice if we could get some more than that. There we go, that's super nice, so we can get more than just cherry bombs and walnuts. But that seems to be the main thing that we're getting here. We are not getting very much. We are not getting much to help us out here. Yeah, we're not getting very much in the way of offensive plants here, which isn't really something I appreciate. But that's okay, I can kind of take care of the vast majority of these things using cherry bombs. I need to get rid of this guy right here. This guy's gonna be an issue. This guy's gonna be a significant issue. The good thing, though, is that they don't have very much health. They're very easy to take down, these little zombies. So that helps. So that helps out significantly. Get out of here, little zombie. There are too many. I am not a fan of all of these football guys. Not a fan of the football guys. Also don't like the underwater dudes. The underwater dudes are an issue. I'm not sure how to deal with the underwater zombies in this case. Not entirely sure how to deal with all this. suppose I can just use cherry bombs all over the place. I suppose that's something I can do, but there must be a more effective strategy. There must be something more that I can do here besides just use cherry bombs, which I suppose we can figure it out, I guess. Get out of here, Mr. Football Zombie. I do not like you. This is not gonna go well for me whatsoever. I am not a fan of what's happening here. No, I am not a fan of what's happening here. I am not getting the zombies that I need, the plants that I need right now. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm not getting the plants that I need. I'm not getting the plants that I need right now. I'm just gonna tell you that confidently. I'm not getting the plants that I need. I just keep getting lily pads. That's all I'm getting right now is lily pads. I need more than just lily pads. I need more pea shooters. I need more than lily pads and cherry bombs. Hopefully you understand the logic I'm presenting to you, Mr. the Video Game. Hopefully you understand that I need more than just the most baseline of things. Hey, there we go. That was simple enough. It didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, but you know, it went. Jalapeno destroys an entire lane of zombies. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through World 3, starting with 3-6. As always, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys next time.